Good morning.
Yeah. Welcome to the homestead where the sky meets the trees. In northeastern NC where the living's slow and free. Ann and her husband, retired but not done. With love for the Lord and a garden in the sun. We prep for the storms no matter what may come. With canning and cooking and chickens on the run. Welcome to Andale Homestead, come on in, stay a while. Where faith, love, and family always make you smile. Choose your attitude. Every Tuesday at 11 on ChooseDay, we pick the road that leads us straight to heaven. Y'all take care, we love ya. Don't forget to come soon. At Andale Homestead, there's always room for you.
Always room for you. Good morning, everybody. I hope you're doing great. And I'm so tickled to have you in here today. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome to ChooseDay. As you can hear, little Brownie's in the back saying that he is around. And I'm not sure that there's a bunch that I could do about that. He's an old man. He rules this house. He's almost 18 years old, my little Brownie. Blind and mostly deaf, hardly any teeth whatsoever. I'm going to be turning this phone down to nothing. And he says, I am the boss and I'm going to tell you what to do and I'll speak whenever I want to. And so that's what he does, our little Brownie. But if you're new here, this is Andale Homestead. I'm Ann. Thank you so much for being here. What we do on Tuesdays is we get to choose our attitude of the day. Yeah, because you can. And I start this off pretty much the same every day, every Tuesday. Your Dots and Sammy live 2 weeks short of turning 18. Christy, you know exactly what I'm going through then. So, what we try to do is concentrate on something for the day. Now, you can turn it into the week or the month or anything that you would like. But we try to block out, we all have a lot of noise, peripheral noise that is around that can distract us from our peace, distract us from our purpose and what we can do to accomplish. So, what we try to do is zoom in on that good stuff and realize that we do have a choice and we can choose what we're going to concentrate on, what we're going to allow in our psyche. So, good morning, everyone. I'm so tickled that you're here. Gee, Mama grows hard in the garden. You're amazing. Touched by Yarn, Rebecca Touched by Yarn. Cynthia Delot, all the way from the Netherlands. Hey, Alma, I'm glad you're here, honey. Nanny Tam, Lori. I got a little something I'm going to be talking about you later today. Christy Betts, Joe Fix It For You. Oh, my goodness. We have so many wonderful friends in here. Not for nothing, Homestead. Good morning. Hi, Sugar. How you doing, Ginger? Missed you last night. My meeting ended early, and so I was able to get in a couple of lives. But unfortunately, they got a lot of things happening, and weather, and internet, and all kinds of crazy stuff for digging in the word. Chris, Karen, Breast, so glad to see you. Eric, thank you for being here. All right, everybody. If I go down the whole thing, we've got Butler Family Farm and Bob. Can't forget Sweet Bob, right? Robin Hood Homestead. Every time I see your name, Bob, I think about that movie. What about Bob? If you've not seen it, it's a Steve Martin movie and it's absolutely hilarious. Hey, Penny Ortiz. All right. And Lynn from the official Ann Lynn Show. Good morning. I don't want to miss anybody. Hey, Troy Sutton and Kim Mill. And we're waiting. Facebook is coming in. But I want to share with you today what I'm choosing to do, what I'm choosing to concentrate on. And it's something that we all have, right? Because we all have choices. Yeah, we do. We have choices. And so I want to read you a little something. And we've got some great stuff, some mail and some giveaways and some happenings that's going on here on the homestead. But I want to read you a little something that really resonated with me. It stuck out in my brain, and maybe it will yours too. And it's called choice. Choice is the most powerful tool that we have. Everything boils down to choice. We exist in a field of infinite possibilities. Every choice we make shuts an infinite number of doors and opens an infinite number of doors. At any point, we can change the direction of our lives by a simple choice. It's all in our hands and in our hearts and in our minds. So watch your thoughts because they become words. Watch your words because they become actions. Watch your actions because they become habit, and watch your habits because they become character. Watch your character because that becomes your destiny. And I'm going to add a little something on the end of those by saying, we look to the Lord for our guidance, and your choice can never be wrong. So good morning, everybody. That is my Tuesday message. I just love it because we do have that choice. It can close an infinite number of doors. It at the same time that it closes, there's a whole infinite number of doors that open. And in my imagination, I'm thinking, I mean, I can see hallways that are going, that all these doors over here that are bad choices are closing. But as they close, more doors open because I made the choice to be able to go in the right direction. And you can too. Hey, my Renaissance grandma and Hardneck Farm, Canadian Family Life. I'm so glad you're here. Lewis Acre Farm. That's wonderful. And I saw Jarrett Talks. Good morning. And he say, good morning to G Mama, Canadian Family Life. Vision preparedness. Good morning. Good morning, my friend. Vision preparedness goes on Tuesday evenings as well. And he's such a cool guy. You need anything as far as being prepared or being ready, because I'm sort of kind of known as the be ready gal and a little bit like Pyro Granny every now and again. He's your man. He's your man. So let's switch on because Lord knows we got a lot to talk about today and some wonderful gifts that you have been donating. We have two that are going to be donated and then two chances on the wheel. So we're going to have lots of fun today. Hey, Prayer Mountain Homestead. Yeah, and Jane Doe. We're so glad everybody's here. I have, I got some things in the mail. I got a couple of things I wanted to talk to you about. One of them is just the sweetest story ever is this shirt. It's my dragonfly, and it says, "It is well with my soul." It is well with my soul. Now, one of you sent this to me. You know, I love dragonflies. Got dragonflies all over the place. Dragonflies here and here and here and all over dragonflies because they remind me of the Lord. And a friend of mine sent this to me because she liked the picture of the dragonfly. She didn't have any idea whatsoever that it was so touching to me. I teared up the second that I saw it because my dragonfly story, which if you would like, you could see on my channel, there is a story called He Sent Me a Dragonfly. And it was when my mother was terminally ill. And the Lord was so present in a time that I was so lost and so sad. And I was at a point in a road where I had a choice. I either could stop being her caregiver and couldn't do it anymore and put her in a facility, or I could gather my strength from the Lord and continue on in the path. And He sent me a dragonfly. Well, Mama's favorite song and the only song that she wanted sung at her funeral to be able to comfort her family, to know that it is well with my soul. And that was so precious and sweet and fabulous that when I got my dragonfly, it says, "It is well with my soul," because that was something that it just touches my heart so much, and I appreciate the people that sent this to me. They they had no clue that the Holy Spirit was talking to them, sending them this shirt, and the day that I received it, I needed it. I needed it. Because if you open your eyes enough to see these God winks, to see these things that come about randomly in your life, you'll know that the Lord is strong and He's with you. That was one of my things that I got in the mail that was so cool. Another is something that we're going to be giving away in a little while. Hey, Belt Loop. Hey, Christy Betts. Sup? How you doing, Belt Loop? Is I had a friend, Lori, from It All Adds Up. Hey, hey, Passion Stacking, GWAC. Glad you're here, honey. Yes, that's right. Those people know they're amazing. They do. They do. And it just is, it's amazing how the Lord works through us if we're open, an open vessel, and we just don't even know it. So, Lori from It All Adds Up and Bob from Robin Hood Homestead sent me an Amazon e-card to be able to spend and to share with you some things that were given away. Well, these are 6 little ink pens and they have puzzle pieces, and it's all about autism awareness, and it's about being kind and understanding for people that have their thought process that goes a little differently than what we might. Doesn't make it wrong. It just makes it different, right? And so that's what we have to do is remember that just because it's different than what we think doesn't make it wrong. And what we can do always is to be kind to each other, whether autism is involved or not, just to be kind to each other. So, aren't they pretty, Christy? Hey, Hardneck Farms. I'm glad, so glad. 47 in here. Thank you so much, everyone, for being in here. It's never a bad thing to be kind, right? To be kind, never, ever, ever a bad thing, whether somebody has special needs or not. And we have another really cool item that was donated. We'll talk about it a little bit later for some children with special needs. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you, and kindness being the number one. Just, whoo, makes my heart just, I got goosebumps. Isn't that right? Got goosebumps because that's what the Lord wants us to do. He says, love the Lord with all your heart, mind, and soul, and love your neighbors as yourself. And sometimes people are hard to love. Sometimes you have to have a little space between you and that other person, but you can still love them. You can still wish the best for them and love them from afar. Hey, Thunderstick Homestead, I see you're in here. That's wonderful. All right. What we're going to talk about today, what I have been working on is quite a number of things, actually. If you can see behind me, I got all my merchandise up there, got some new shelves so you can see what's happening. I've had a lot of fun doing all these things. They're all really out of desperation. Everything that I have made has been something that I have researched to try to heal thyself, right? Try to heal thyself. Thank you. Thank you, G Mama. She put up the website for the support. That's wonderful. I appreciate that. And I do also have some new merchandise. Look, I've got some new coffee cups, and it's on Bonfire. It's not only on my YouTube channel, on Linktree, but it's also on my website, andellhomestead.com. And that's kind of shameless self-promotion. But yeah, I am all stocked up. Look at there. Hey, Jesse, YouTube started taking my money that long ago, 17 months. That's right, Jesse, from Lazy Days Ahead. You were one of the first, one of the first. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Ginger. They're kind of cool looking. It's got all kinds of colors and things like that. But I had a friend that set up my bonfire store for me. I'd been wanting to do it all along, and she set it up, and it was really, really pretty cool. So, what I've been working on and studying about for months now, really, probably 6 months or better, is calendula. Well, now's the time. I'm going to be the calendula fairy in the land of plenty. I'm going to go out and I've got a big old pack of like 3,000 seeds. Calendula is going to be growing all over my yard. And what I understand, for a great lady, sweet as they come. Thank you so much, Luke 29. He's such a good friend. I've been able to hug his neck a couple of times. It's been fantastic. Yeah, thank you, G Mama Grows Hard in the Garden, and all of my moderators. I appreciate you so much. You make life so much easier that all I have to do is come up here and be a little scatterbrained every now and again, but I don't have to worry about buttons, and that's the wonderful thing. So calendula, this is what it looks like dried calendula, and I've got it in a jar. I've got some of these. They're like wooden tops that seal in there. I use it so much that I don't really have to vacuum seal it because I'm using it in my products so often. And I drink calendula tea. It ain't the tastiest tea. Let me just say, you got to add some honey. And I also add some Jamaican sorrel, some hibiscus tea in it to give it some good taste. But yeah, you can drink it as tea. You can also make an oil, which I have the oil, the calendula healing products. Let me get my notes out so I can share a little bit about what calendula does for you. And if you need some, I do have some calendula infused castor oil on my website, and you can do it. But if you don't want to, I've already got it made for you. So it helps reduce inflammation. I, as I started studying things that I wanted to share with you on my website, I thought, there's a theme here. Most everything helps with inflammation. Yeah, member of Andale Homestead for 15 months. That's awesome. Hey, Peaceful Des. I'm glad you're here, honey. Oh, thank you. Y'all hit that like button for me, please. That would be great. Yep. Order all your castor infused oils at Andale Homestead. That's right. But the theme is inflammation because I do have arthritis and I do have various things, but I have psoriatic arthritis. And you've seen this before, but I had it on my hands and my feet and my legs really badly. And Ginger, thank you for being a moderator and thank you for putting things up. I really appreciate it. And it breaks out in like little blisters. They're fluid filled blisters that pop, and then your hands crack and they bleed and it hurts and it's embarrassing. Yeah, Miss Ann. Hey, Scott from Rambling with the Brooms. Thank you for being a moderator. And yeah, we are mad scientists, but it's pure out of desperation. Honestly, it was. I had gotten on that wheel of pharmaceuticals. I had gotten on that wheel of doctors. Anything you would like to infuse, just ask Ann. She probably has infused it. That's true. That's absolutely true. Let's see. Will the oil help reduce my inflated tummy? What you know what, honey? I put the calendula oil because it has castor oil in it. I put it in my navel at night and rub it over my liver. Now it has helped, but it's it's not something that would probably in this form. You don't ingest this. This is topical only because it's made with castor oil. It would taste horrible. It would taste so bad. But this is topical. It has helped my skin. It has helped with inflammation in my hands. I rub it on my knees. I rub it in my belly button and on my tummy at night. It also helps you Yeah, the wheel of pharmaceutical is the wheel of death. It truly is, hard neck farms. And I was taking one pill or one injection and then another injection and infusions and all these things. And it just became a vicious cycle because one thing would break fix one thing and break two others. So I would take more medication of the broken parts and then it would fix those two things and break three more things. It was awful. It was terrible. You put it in your water, Kim? Ew. Did it taste terrible? Don't put it in your water. This is not to be ingested, honey. This is topical only. Okay. I do have some oregano oil that you can put in your water, some cayenne, not the cayenne oil, but regular cayenne from the land of plenty. I've got some of that you can put in your water. And castor oil will make you throw up. Let's see. A patient cured is a patient lost by big farmer at pharma. Now, that's true. Oh, tastes just fine, she says. Okay, okay. Yeah. So, calendula oil helps with inflammation. It also is antimicrobial, which means that it can help you with viruses and bacteria and fungi and parasites. If you use it with something else, which I also have, I don't have this on my website, but I have used this. If you want to use it, yeah, you get a 10% discount if you use Lazy Days 10 for an extra 10% discount. I have used this. It's almond oil, and I have infused the castor oil with almond oil because that way I can take it internally and you can put it in your teas or your water or anything like that. It won't hurt you. And almond oil is also very healthy. But that helps with you some people use it as a mouthwash. Isn't that the craziest thing? All you gotta do is grow some flowers. They're like marigolds, y'all. I mean, we can all grow these things. But I have had several people with testimonies about the calendula oil that I have that has helped with burns. You know, you burn your hands on something, or you burn your neck on a curling iron, or you have a burn from anything. This calendula oil is very soothing in burns. Now, I must say this. It's all allegedly, and I'm not a doctor. I'm just telling you what has helped me. And if you need it, then, oh, you poured four ticks? Christy, avocado? Oh, sorry. It is. It's avocado oil. It all starts with an A. But thank goodness this thing had a picture on it. Avocado oil. Christy, this calendula oil with the castor oil in it will help with those tick bites. In fact, where is it? I have a little roll on that I carry around with me all the time. And I put it on mosquito bites or tick bites or anything like that. It doesn't smell bad and it helps. Yeah, there's the avocado oil. You've been clearing brush. I understand. I understand. Hey, Roper. Let's see. You use vanilla on burns. It stops the burns and blisters in their tracks. That's awesome. That's good. Well, there's a variety of things that you can use, right? And so it does help with burns, cuts, psoriasis on your hands. You can see that my hands are so much better. There's a little spot right there that has scars, and on the side that has scars where they would break and bleed. And I'm telling you, it was really, really bad and really, really embarrassing. But this stuff has helped. It's an antioxidant, meaning the properties can, when you take it as a tea, or if you use avocado oil or some sort of ingestive oil, it can reduce stress. It supports aging, which I need to soak myself in a gallon of it to be able to do that. Oh, hard neck forms. Is there a secret to get the oil out of the roll on? You just roll it on, baby. Or you can take the lid off of it if you want to and pour it on something. Let's see. And yeah, Miss T with the T. I'm going to be talking about you in a minute. It works. Has worked wonders for my neuropathy. Troy, thank you. That's why we do it. You understand about things happening in my hands, Nancy? It's your hands, bless your sweet soul, um, are having a terrible time, and it should help. It should help with that. You love your roll-ons, Thunderstick. Thank you. Good morning, Heidi. I'm glad. You need to email me. Yeah, okay, that'd be great. That would be great. Good morning, Heidi. I'm glad you're here, sweetheart. So that's just a few of the benefits. It supports digestive systems, which is gallbladder and liver and indigestion, supports your immune system, lymphatic symptoms. It's supposed to stimulate the flow in your lymphatic symptoms, antispasmodic. So it helps with your nerve cells and your body tension. It helps with anti-cancer and anti-tumor markers. Just saying. Now, even the FDA is advertising that calendula is generally safe, they say. Generally safe. If you do have, there very rarely do people have reactions to it, but if they do, what they're saying is use just a little space on your skin, just a little test spot on your skin, even if you're using it in tea or avocado oil or castor oil, because I'm a big castor oil fan, y'all. Castor oil has changed my life. And, but use it on a little space, and then that can tell you. But guess what? It's approved for medicinal use by the FDA in the UK, in Canada, in the US, and Germany. Germany has it approved both internally and externally. That's pretty cool, right? For the government to even say, well, this stuff might actually work, huh? Might actually work. Hello, Boatman Lynn. I'm glad you're here. Good morning. Good morning. And if y'all are in here, please hit that like button for me. I really appreciate it. And yeah, y'all can email me at andelhomestead@gmail.com to ask some questions. You can go on my website at andelhomestead.com and read all about the various products and things. But, yes, please do your own research. That's right. Please do your own research. Thank you, G Mama. Because I'm just sharing with you out of desperation. This is one of the items that I've been using to be able to help heal myself, to help get me off of all the big pharma. And it's really helping a lot. Right now, I take blood pressure medicine and thyroid medicine. And I am planning on trying to get off of the blood pressure medicine because I do take the cayenne pepper shots every morning. And y'all, just for giggles, I'm going to show you something that I did do just for giggles. I don't have a lot of them, but I can make more if they get ordered. But this is from the Land of Plenty homegrown cayenne pepper. I take a shot of cayenne pepper every morning with some water. That helps with your blood pressure, helps with your blood flow, gives me energy, helps me throughout the day. But that's what it looks like. The Land of Plenty. And I'm not charging hardly anything. It barely covers the shipping. I mean, I might make 50 cents off of it once you get the jar and you mail it to somebody. But hoorah, devil dog. And I do, honey. But the cayenne pepper does come straight out of my garden. So I know what was put on it. No chemicals, no bad things were grown on it. We dried them ourselves in our dehydrator and ground it up. Homegrown cayenne pepper. Will you bring me some of the cayenne pepper to Savannah? Absolutely, honey. We're going to have some there. We sure are. And I've got that on my website. I'll be glad to. Shannon, it's getting close, honey. It's getting close. We're going to go to Savannah. Shannon Shelton and I and Best Yet Journey are all staying at the same hotel. Yeah. Thank you, Off Grid World. I appreciate that a lot. Hey, Canadian family life and peaceful days. Oh, y'all are so awesome. I appreciate you so much. So that's about the calendula. I have bottles of calendula oil. I mean, yes, if you want it, you can make it. If you want it, I've already got it made. But and the price I've kept down as reasonable as I can. There is a cooking process, and then you've got to get the jars, and then you have to mail it. It costs almost $7 to mail just about anything other than an envelope, y'all. You really? Your energy is way up since you started cayenne and turmeric. Yes, Lori, cayenne and turmeric. That's right. My husband does. He uses a goldenrod tincture in the morning. Now, I don't have this on. I'm saying all the things that I don't have on my website, but I will have it down at Savannah and the Soil Family Expo, and I will have it at the Tails Takeover weekend in Edenton, a goldenrod tincture. So he uses goldenrod tincture. He uses cayenne pepper, turmeric, organically grown turmeric, a little bit of vinegar, a little bit of lemon juice, and he sucks that on down. Let's see. Yeah, get that powdered cayenne pepper. Yeah. And then what Nanny's saying, Lori, it all adds up. How do you use what you take? Well, what you do, I believe that Lori would do that. I dried some goldenrod, but I haven't used it yet. Christy, stick it in a bottle with vodka and let it sit for at least 6 to 8 weeks. And but the goldenrod tincture, you do have to be careful. If you have thyroid issues, it will kind of play with your thyroid a little bit. So be careful with that. And honestly, all Worth does is he dips his spoon in it, pulls it out, shakes it off, and stirs his coffee. Or if you have a drop bottle, one drop to begin with, maybe two tops, just a drop, celebrating, just a drop. I made tinctures and salves. Can't wait for arnica to pop up. Arnica is amazing for pain. External use only. Yes. Almost everything. You made it in a smoothie from Sam's Club. Okay, good. You harvest a lot of goldenrod on our farm for the last few years. Hardneck Farm, goldenrod, which I do have. If you email me, I can get it to you. But goldenrod tincture is something that has changed my husband's life. He worked for 47 years at the Newport News shipbuilding. He was a ship fitter, welding and tacking and lifting and walking on cement with steel-toed shoes all those years. So his knee is in a mess. Both knees were in a mess. He started using that goldenrod tincture, and uh, his knees don't hurt anymore, and his hands are better, and all of those things. Let's see. I save a lot with Pirate Ship, not commercial for them, but truth. Me too, US Freedom 5. I do. And when I was shipping personally through the post office, I couldn't ship anything for less than $6.80. Nothing. Like this was $6.80. Now, that doesn't include the bottle, the labels, the contents that I would put it in, the envelope, nothing. And so it was crazy. So I started using Pirate Ship, and that does help a lot. And you use it, let's see. Daisy tincture helps with nervous anxiety. The flowers are great for tea, have similar properties as chamomile. Thank you, Off Grid World. I'm getting ready to go out today. It's a pretty day. And we have dandelions that are popping up all over the place. So I'm going on an Easter egg hunt, and I'm going to go get a whole ton of dandelions. God has placed everything on this earth that we would need. He knew what we needed. I mean, yes, he is in with the Lord does help. We do need doctors. I'm not anti-doctor at all, not whatsoever. It's just that we have a choice. We know our bodies better than any medical professional. And so it's important that we understand that they don't know everything. Although the Lord has put some information in front of them, they don't know everything. Look at that. That's so funny. Oh, search your farm for blessings from God because He's put all those things out there, right? All right. I've got a little bit of information I wanted to tell you before we bring up the wheel. And I'm going to be giving away these pins. And we have an awesome t shirt that's going to be given away by my friend Ann Francisco. And she is tickled to death about a charity that is also for children with special needs. Let's see. I would be able to live without my doctor. Dr. Pepper Zero. He's so funny. Isn't he funny? So, a couple of things coming up that are going to be super cool. Tonight at 8 o'clock, I will be live with my Round the Hay Bale gang. We're going to have our Round the Hay Bale live radio show, which I'm not really sure why we call it a radio show because it's not really on the radio, it's on YouTube. But Casey from Ormsby Farms, Monica from Bland's Promised Land Ranch, Sandy, which I adore all of them. Sandy is my age and we're two peas in a pod. I just love her sweetheart. Sandy from Suburban Homesteader, Wyoming, Arizona, and me, along with Round the Hay Bale, will be on tonight at 8 o'clock. And Christy Bet says, my car's broke. Think I should ask somebody from church to take me to buy vodka. Hey, look, I went in the liquor store. It's been a long time since I've been in the ABC store. And I walked out with like 3 gallons of vodka. I was so embarrassed, which is silly to be embarrassed, right? I mean, it's crazy, but where our ABC store is, it's right beside a Mexican restaurant called Mamacita's. Well, the parking lot, you can park like behind the restaurant and walk to the ABC store, which is what I did. And I kind of stood at the door looking to see if anybody was coming, trying to make sure nobody saw Miss Ann walking out of there with all those gallons of vodka. It was hilarious. I'm sure the pastor would help you out. Hey, she is Sunshine. Hi, darling. I hope to see you in Savannah this year. I hope so. That's awesome, Devil Dog. What is Devil Dog? Devil Dog says it's better. Oh, I'm so glad you're healing. That's great. That's great. I am new grown purple dead nettle. One of my books says it's anti-inflammatory, antifungal, antibacterial, and completely edible. Kind of nervous about using it. You know, several people, in fact, Ginger from Not for Nothing Homestead the other day asked me about dead nettle. I've never had any experience with it. I just don't know. I knew a pastor's wife who went to buy beer for slugs. She was looking over her shoulder. Y'all, my mama, wild parties making tincture. When I had, there was a time that Adrian from Tales of an Educated Debutante came to my house to be on live. And she's a piece of work. I'm crazy about her, but she is a piece of work. She jumped up, went and looked in my refrigerator and pulled out these bottles of vodka that I had in there. And she went, huh, I ain't drank that brand since college. Because I got the cheapest. You have to get like 70% proof, 80% proof or better. But yeah, dead nettle's awesome. G Mama Grows, do you have some videos about dead nettle? Because if you don't, please make some. And then Wendy, could you email me how to use it? Okay, cool, cool, cool. And I just know that someone would see me with 48 years of sobriety in the liquor store. I know. See, Diana, I was worried about that too. And I thought, well, you know, why would I worry that somebody would walk in the ABC store and the liquor store with me because they're in there too, you know? But I was worried about walking outside the door. So I snuck back to my car. And my mother was an educator here in Edenton. She was a teacher. And so when she used to get her little additives, she would drive to the next town to that booze. And let's see, I have videos about growing it, but not using it. Okay, G Mama, maybe you can help us do that. And I remember when teachers weren't drinking water. Yeah, they were staying hydrated, but not drinking. You could always say, I do, she is sunshine. I do use it to make tinctures, but somebody opened my cabinet and see 3-gallon jugs of vodka in there. They're going to be going, she might be sweet and happy for a reason. It's not true, but you never know, right? Okay, so tonight at 8 o'clock, I'm going to be on Round the Hay Bale and Andale Homestead. Everybody's going to be on everybody's channels. On Thursday morning, y'all, we're going to be on Miss T with the T. There's 4 of us that are going to be up there, and we're going to be talking about business. She said, talking about business. Hey, my ugly garden. So I'll be around with Miss T with T on Thursday morning around 9:15 Eastern time. She has a panel of guests of social media people that also have products and websites. And I'm hoping to learn some tricks of the trade to be able to get that website out there. What does my t-shirt say? Diana, look, this was so sweet and special. I said it in the morning. It is well with my soul. I love it. I just love it. And the reason why I love it is the friends that gave it to me. I know y'all have already heard this before, but the friends that gave it to me, that sent it to me, liked the picture of the dragonfly because they know that I love dragonflies. But the dragonfly was sent to me by the Lord at a time when I was desperate and I was at a turning point of I was either going to say, I can't do this. We need to put my terminal mother in a hospice hospital or keep her right in her own home and be able to care for her. But I had reached a point of desperation. I think we all do that. And the Lord sent me a dragonfly to say, I'm with you. I've got this. I've given the birds in the sky. I've given the ocean everything. I've given every plant everything that it needs to grow. Don't you think you're more important to me than they are? So it was very comforting. I have goosebumps. But the song, it is well with my soul. I don't sing it very well, but that was the only song that my mama wanted at her funeral. And that was to comfort all of us to say, I'm good. Me and Jesus, we got this thing going on. The Lord's going to be looking after me. I'm going to go up there and I'll be giving you a big old hug when you come up here to heaven. So you make sure you make it that way to get to heaven. So to have this shirt, have the dragonfly and her special song, that's something else. All right, we've got a giveaway. And been there with your little sister with Down syndrome and Alzheimer's. The Lord got us through it. That's right. That's right. He got us through it. Certainly got me through it. So I have my security blanket downstairs in the basement. I bet he's probably saying, okay, Miss Ann, I've eaten all the snacks. It's been a long time. It's already 11:43 and we got 4 things to give away. So come on up here, Jesse, you poor thing, waiting down there all by your lonesome.
I'm out.
He's eating all the snacks, y'all.
I've been waiting for 30 minutes, and I know you only gave me like 2 minutes worth of M&Ms.
I did. Oh, shame on me.
We're gonna have to reorganize my contract.
Yes, we are, and we are going to have to reorganize your contract. We're going to have to reship you some snacks down there in that basement.
I do have to say, you do look especially radishing in that color. I've never seen you in that color. You're always wearing pink or purple, but that green looks good on you.
Thank you.
It is well. It is well.
It is well. It's my new favorite.
That's great. That's great. And so there's something different about your setup there too. I don't see all your bottles behind you no more.
I'm telling you, look at there. That's my shelves.
Look at that, boy.
Friend that
I tell you, AndaleHomestead.com. is moving on up
It is. It
to the
really is.
east side.
I'm excited about it. There's a couple more. There's new items that I'm putting on all the time, but I wanted to get through the Soil Family Expo and the Tails Weekend to see how many supplies that I have before I put them on the website. So I have some hand scrubs and I have some goldenrod tincture that haven't made it to the website yet. So anyway, that's pretty cool.
Well, so for somebody who just came in here, doesn't know what you're talking about, soil and tail, they're two different places and two different things.
Yes. I'm going down to the Soil Family Expo.
Exactly.
The first weekend in April. It's coming so fast, man. It seems so far away, and it's coming so fast. And let's see. All the Doge money saved. Jesse deserves some M&Ms. That's right.
Right? Tell them.
You got a cup of coffee too, Diana? That's awesome. Hey, Grace and Fire. I didn't see you, honey, but I'm glad you're here.
You got a big crowd today. I'm telling you. I guess everybody wants something free. What do you think?
Of course they do. I like it. I enjoy it. So how about we do the autism pins first?
Let's do it.
And then we'll do 2 wheels, and the fourth one will be the t-shirt deal. This was donated by Lori and Bob. Bob from Robin Hood Homestead. And Lori from It All Adds Up sent me an Amazon gift card to be able to gift things. Hi, Asia Joe. To be able to give to you. I can't read the chat and talk at the same time. I'm sorry, y'all. Christy Betts just took a trip to the Savannah. I need Miss Lisa in here. Read all these.
She's listening. Trust me. She's got her headset on. She's listening to every word you're saying.
She's the best at reading the chat. You know that, right?
Right.
So we have the autism pins, and there's 6 pins. And what they are, it doesn't say it on there, but it has all the symbols and things. And the theme is to be kind. To be kind. So let's do a hashtag of be kind. And there we go. Hashtag be kind. Because it's never a bad thing. We can never be too kind. When you have a choice to be anything, you be kind. And I just thought this was kind of cool. I'm kind of, being a little envious over these. I'm sitting here rubbing the package going, I really like these things. If you want some of your own and you don't know where to find them, Jesse has the link. Are you going to put the link in your Amazon storefront?
I was going to wait for the opportune time, and I tell you what, you just brought it up. It's there.
Awesome. Yay. So if you want your own Amazon autism ink pens, to be kind, to remind you that no matter what, whether special needs or not, we can all be kind to each other.
And if you order the multi-pack like that we're sharing, if you order that, you can be kind by sharing some of those pens with some folks that you know.
There you go. Now, when you get this package, it might have a little bit of oil on it.
Hey, those pens won't squeak. I promise you, folks.
My hands are a little oily.
Will it be covered in coconut oil or avocado oil?
It will. Yeah.
Or almond oil.
Almond oil, yeah. Well, almond oil would work, but avocado oil. It'll be covered in calendula oil because I just covered my hands with that. So if it's a little greasy when you get it, it's healthy. Okay, it's all 100% naturally healthy to be able to do that. All right, how many do we have in there?
30, I can't. 38 now. 38 out of 57 looks like.
Okay, well, we'll give them just a minute or two, maybe just a minute to be able to get. We have 56 amazing, wonderful people here. You'd give one to Logan, one to Ronson, and one to Ronson's provider. Oh, that would be awesome. Then you could.
Now, this I understand is going to be lower 48 only, Miss Ann?
Yes, because it's so difficult to ship out of country now.
Well, the thing is, if we did send it to Canada, they'd have to pay probably a huge tariff and then fees, and they'd have to, what do they call it?
They'd have to pay twice as much as what it's
Right.
worth.
They have to pay also, duty. They call it duty. They have to pay duty, then they have to pay the tariff, and they have to pay whatever else. Oh, then going to get it, so.
Yeah. And so that's crazy. Shirley, put hashtag be kind all together. And once Shirley does that, and she puts Shirley Lipscomb, put hashtag be kind all together. And when she does that, we're going to roll the dice. Anne's anointed oil. That's right. Anne's anointed oil. I love that. Because I do pray over it. I really do pray over these products when I'm putting things together and cooking them up. And there is a cooking process and a setting process. If you don't cook it, then you need to let it sit for about 6 to 8 weeks. So I always have something going all the time to be able to stay ahead.
Well, if you remember the Beverly Hillbillies, Granny always had the pot cooking something, whether it was indoor pot or it was back out in her little still. She always had something going. And Miss Ann's no different.
That's right. You suppose she had her little still back there for
Well, she probably couldn't go to the vodka store like you can, so she probably had to make her own.
Y'all would be, you really would laugh. You would laugh. The last time I made Worth go, instead, I didn't even go do it at all.
Oh, poor Worth.
If it originates from the country that starts with C, no tariffs. I know a little something about shipping to Canada and use UPS, but the recipient still pays duty. Okay, Glenda, thank you. We'll have to learn more from you. Okay, let's get ready. We've got so many things. We only have 9 minutes to give away 4 things. So
we got 40.
Let's go. We're going to go 3, 2, 1, go.
Too late.
I'll put my things back up here so it looks pretty. Doesn't my shelf look pretty, y'all? I love my shelf.
It does. I love it. All the way to Florida.
Hey! All right, Des, you won the ink pens, honey. Thank you. And I'm going to put your little name on it. Please email me. Lisa, do you have Des's address?
We have it.
Yes, I do.
Okay. And then she will send me your address, if that's okay, if you give her permission to send me your address, which I'm sure I have it somewhere. And you ordered some products at one time, I think. So it should be in the system.
But if you want to, Des, you can still send her an email just to say hello and thank you.
Yes. Oh, and yes, I give permission, she says. Okay, good. All right.
No, Des is one lucky winner. I see her win everywhere. She don't just win on yours. She wins on ours. She wins everywhere. I see her winning.
Yeah, but she wins because she supports.
Correct.
She's in everybody's information and on their videos and in their lives and things like that. And that's how she gets. She's
just like her logo. She's just like her logo. Peace. And all over the place.
That's right. Oh, it's been months since you won anything. That's okay. That's great. You got some ink pens coming your way. Let's do the wheel.
All right.
This is where you get to choose your prize of the day.
All right. Now.
Yeah. Explain it to them for me, please.
So you're not seeing double, but you are seeing double. Okay. And the reason you're seeing double is because we're going to pick up 2 different prizes. And in the spirit of ChooseDay, happy birthday, Miss Ann. In the spirit of ChooseDay, we're going to allow you to choose which gift you want. Does that sound all right?
Sounds great to me.
All right. Yeah. Let's see what wheel number 1 has to offer, and wheel number 2 now.
Jesse. Yeah.
I'll even throw in a funny money $100 bill if it lands. They both land on the same prize.
Mad money. Let's see.
Mad money. That's right.
Oh well, it does kind of look vintage.
Vintage garden.
See, I don't know what's on these wheels either.
A dragonfly.
Okay. Oh.
All right. So this is the first one.
Okay.
There it is.
To plant a garden is to believe in tomorrow. Oh, I love that sign. That's a garden sign. And then look, dragonflies, and it matches my shirt.
Yes.
See, y'all, it's as big a surprise to me as it is to all of you because I don't have a clue what's on these wheels. It would be hilarious if the wheels ended up on the same prize. It would be karma. It would be. So, what are we going to do for a hashtag?
I think you said it. I think you said, I don't have a clue.
Okay. How about no clue? No clue. Because I don't have a clue is a little long for
She don't. She does that. She has no clue of what's on these wheels. I promise you. But we did it that way, as on purpose. We didn't want her to be influenced at all. We want her to be just as surprised as you.
I am each time. I'm just as surprised. So type in no clue, please.
All together, folks.
Yep, all together, no clue. And you get a choice of a garden sign, and it says to plant. Oh, and devil dog. I don't have a clue.
Well, he don't because he's a crayon eating Marine, so that's why he don't have a clue.
So, and he won last week. Miss Shirley won, and she donated it to him. So Diana is asking, what is the second one? So the first one is the garden sign, and then the second one is a little bag. It's a zipper bag that has a dragonfly on there. So when you get that, you might think about maybe Andale Homestead. That would be fun. Either one of them. I don't think you could go wrong, right?
Nope.
So type in no clue. You get to pick. Alma, you need to do yours again, baby. Do yours, no clue. And I know that spell check thing is a mess. Because look, I'm the expert at having spell check mess you up.
I thought you were going to say you're the expert at no clue.
Oh, well, that's true. That's true, too. I want that sign. Yeah, because I'm walking around kind of clueless a lot.
Yeah, it's a good little garden sign. Yeah, vintage 10. And it's 8 by 12, so just something you can tuck in the corner. Something you can tuck in the corner.
Yeah, I could hang it or put it out, hang it on my fence or on your garden bed, or as Lori and Bob hang signs on their fence, something like that. Hey, Wanda Henry, type in no clue real quick, honey.
Or in the greenhouse. We got 42 in there so far out of 58.
Oh, I think that's great.
Now, I know some of you guys are in here with 2 different channels. So if you're in here with 2 channels, make sure you hit thumbs up on both of them.
That's right. That's right. I was going to stay on my perch, but I want in for that sign. Oh, soil sister. I do, honey. She's one of those. She does support like crazy. I'm crazy. Oh, she is beautiful on the inside and out. Not many people have had a chance to see her face to face, but I have seen her a couple of years in a row, and I'm hoping to see her again when we go to the Soil Family Expo. So we have 56. Y'all hit that. I don't show but 14 likes out of 55 people. What's happening?
Well, you may have to refresh, Miss Ann. It's probably there. You just need to refresh your screen. But
I show 51.
We show 51.
Oh, good. Okay, because I'm scared to push any buttons.
No, don't push no buttons. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Lisa, we'll keep you posted. Don't worry.
If I push a button, I'm going to mess it up. And let's see. And head over to Facebook for Crazy Granny's Creation by Diana. She's got the cutest things. She's just the sweetest supporter and all those types of things. Thank you, Christy. She sees 52. And Ann, I'm glad you're in here, Ann Philbeck. Okay, 54.
And I know you may have mentioned it, Miss Ann, but tonight is Tuesday at 7:00. We have Miss Ann on a show called Round the Hay Bale. You know what? It would be a major gift and a surprise if all you folks all 54 or 56 of you folks would show up to Miss Ann's tonight at 7:00 to watch Round the Hay Bale. Those people wouldn't know what to do. They would flip out. They would just jump over the hay. I'm telling you.
Blow us away if you. I tell you what. If we
7 Central.
Yes, 7 Central. If we get over 50 people in that chat, I'll give away something. That
right?
Cool. Okay.
And aren't y'all doing a big giveaway when you hit 500?
Yes, on Round the Hay Bale. Yeah, but I mean, I'll give something away if we get over 50 people in our chat tonight. Cumulative, meaning
altogether.
Ormsby Farms and Bland's Promised Land Ranch, Suburban Homesteader, Wyoming, Arizona, Andale Homestead, and Round the Hay Bale. All 5 channels will be live at the same time. And if we get over 50 people, I'll give something away.
Yep. You know what? I'll even throw something in. If we get 50 people tonight, I'll throw something in. So there'll be 2 prizes.
There you go. 2 prizes. That will be so fun. Oh my gosh. I would just be beside myself. Hey, Big Valley Living. I'm glad you're here.
All right, we're at 46. That hasn't moved, Miss Ann.
Oh yeah. Let's go. Because we're, oh gosh, I'm getting up 12 o'clock. 3, 2, 1. Boop.
Oh, I saw that person. Oh, I saw another person. Oh,
it's Scott. Now he
does have he still has a US address.
He does. And we can,
but he needs to choose.
Yes, he does need to choose. And we can check the Amazon in Canada, because these are both Amazon items, to see if it's the same price and can be sent to Scott in
if
Canada.
not, what we can do, Miss Ann, we can always do an Amazon e-card.
Yes.
Send the bag to Miss Ann. What?
Oh my goodness. This is the second time I've won something on my own giveaway.
Who does that?
I am living right, y'all.
Hey, and it's a dragonfly. So he was listening. He was listening.
Thank you, Scott. I appreciate that, because I would love that. I mean, it's a dragonfly bag. I would absolutely love it. Let's see. What's this say? I did subscribe, though. Thank you. Sorry, I was yelling at my comment. I got you. All right. So let's do real quick. We're going to do another wheel. Okay. And then the last thing will be from my friend Ann. Her name is Ann. Anns are cool. Did y'all know that? Ann Francisco says, I've never met an Ann that wasn't beautiful. And she's talking about herself.
Yeah, but you haven't met a cayenne. This is a cayenne up here.
That's right. Okay, you get to choose again. 24 pieces, funny plant markers. 55 5-piece succulent tools, mini garden tools. Oh my gosh, they're both cool. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, and then you guys, hey, Tommy Bites. What are those 24 pieces?
Okay, so let me hover over so you can see what they look like. Please don't die. Did I plant this? Pray for me. Plant lives better. Get dirty. It's probably a plant. I don't know what it is.
It might be a plant, might be a wig.
There's why I need about 24 of those.
Those are hilarious.
Funny plant stakes. Yeah.
You would talk about going out in your garden and oh look, she says she has those in her cart. That's hilarious. Okay, the second one.
And the second one is a tool set.
Tool set.
Your succulents.
They're for your succulents. You know, so succulents usually come, you buy them at like Home Depot or wherever, and they got these little bitty beautiful, but they're tiny. So you want to have little small tools to work with those.
Okay. So these will be tinier tools. Let's see.
Well, look, you see the size. See, if you look at there's a dollar bill, and you can see the size. So nothing's bigger than a dollar bill.
Okay, so dollar bill. So all the tools are like little, but it makes it so that you can do all those things. You're looking for the signs eventually. Okay, let's get a hashtag up.
Signs everywhere. Signs.
The succulent tools or the funny garden tags. Those are hilarious. You're relaxing in your chair. Oh, Jess, I'm glad you are, Jessica. That's awesome. Like a bonsai set. Yeah, bonsai set. That's right.
So what do you want to hashtag, Miss Ann?
Choose. We can do a choose.
Okay, we can always do a choose.
Yep.
Because I choose
to go in the right direction, to be able to close the doors that need to be closed and open as they're closing, a whole new path of doors are opening. I just love that idea. I'm at the doctor's office with my husband, listening on my iPods. I do that too, my earbuds. So we have the garden stakes and the little succulent tools to be able to choose from. You have spring fever, Tommy. Me too, man. Oh gosh, me too. We're getting ready to get, and Jerry Butler from Butler Family Farm is on Facebook and YouTube. So it does pick up from Facebook and YouTube. About to eat lunch
Yeah.
soon. Start back at the beach painting. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you're in here. Soil sister. I just saying her name makes me have fun. Hi, Zone. She ordered something off of my website yesterday. I had 3 orders yesterday. I was tickled. I was doing the dance, the happy dance. It was a lot of fun. All right. So, don't forget tonight, and I have committed myself now, thrown my hat over the fence. Tonight, 7 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock Eastern, round the hay bale. It'll be on Andale, be on my live, Casey's, Sandy, Monica, and round the hay bale. And if we get a collective 50 or more people on there, I'll give something away. And Jesse said he would too. So that'll be fun. That'll be super awesome.
I didn't say what I give away. I said I will give something away.
You know, we all got to be a little nervous about what Jesse might pick. I want Lisa to pick it out, and then it will be wonderful. Oh, Nanny Tam says she got her garden in a globe. She can't wait to plant the seeds. I do have a garden in a globe. It's like a Christmas tree item. Can I ask why I co-stream on all the channels? Because Brampton, for the longest time, on Round the Hay Bale, it has about 200 subscribers so far, and so our lives were not getting pushed out there. YouTube didn't really care for such a tiny channel trying to get the information out. And we enjoy each other's company so much. We thought it would be better advertisement for Round the Hay Bale because Sandy from Suburban Homesteader, Wyoming is a large channel. So are Bland's from Bland's Promised Land Ranch. They're a large channel. And Casey and I are kind of up and coming, but we were hoping that with all of those, we encourage people to subscribe to Round the Hay Bale. Once Round the Hay Bale gets a good foothold, then we will go stream strictly from Round the Hay Bale. But until then, we're not going to do that. So they still have. I didn't do it. I didn't push the button.
I didn't touch nothing. Somebody did, but it wasn't me. Let me try sharing the screen again.
Oh, I understand that, Brampton. You do miss a lot in the chats. You do. And when everybody's co-streaming on everybody's channel. So he's going to put that game back up. And what did we have? Our hashtag was #choose. And you get to choose your attitude of the day. Along with, you get to choose between funny, cute, those are hilarious garden stakes, and some succulent tools that are only about this tall because you need the smaller tools. Oh, Casey gave away an Amazon card last night. I missed him. Okay.
I missed him last night too.
I missed him. I don't know what was I doing last night. All right. We have 68. I'm seeing lovely, wonderful,
50.
Perfect people here. Okay, that sounds great. So I think that's a great number. Let's get ready to go ahead. I don't see anybody else putting choose in for a little while. Hey, Juan.
So now what I see, if we had 50, was it 52 earlier? What I see is as soon as we hit the top of the hour, we have a few people coming in from someplace else.
Yes, that's true.
So we may have to start your live a little later.
Uh-oh. What in the world? I don't know. A lot of people go on at noon, so I would be 61 peeps in the house. That's awesome. Yeah, I've got a few more because Facebook is in here as well. And
how often do you do the lives?
how often do I do my live? Every Tuesday morning at 11 o'clock Eastern, 10 o'clock. She's Eastern time. So it's 11 o'clock Eastern, 10 o'clock Central. Now, on Round the Hay Bell, the program that we go, Hey Y'all Hey, is on Tuesday nights, 7 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock Eastern, every Tuesday night. So Tuesday morning and Tuesday night. Yeah. Okay. Hardneck Farm answered. You try to go to Round the Hay Bell because everybody's stuff, shows up. I try to go to Round the Hay Bell and push it out there more. Thank you, BNS Odyssey. I appreciate that. All right. We got 70
What?
fabulous people in here.
Mhm.
And
51. It hadn't moved much, so.
all right. Well, let's get ready to give away the funny garden tools, the funny garden signs, or the succulent garden tools. Tuesday is a big day for me, Terry. Sure is. All right. 3, 2, 1. Boop. Yay. Country Hustle's in here. Good to see you. There we go.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
congratulations.
congratulations, Ginger.
Yay.
About
Ginger.
time you won.
I'm telling you. Now she's probably running back to her phone real quick. She was in this chat
Yeah.
hot and heavy before, but we got to do some things. We have to take care
Well,
of some of our chores. So
she put
Ginger's
her
going
name
to have
in there,
to.
so I know she's around there
She
somewhere.
is. She's got her bobs on. I bet you her ear bobs in and
Yeah.
running around. So Ginger, yay! There she is. Which one do you want, honey? The signs or the tools? Now remember, the tools are for succulents, so they're small little tools. Plant markers.
Okay, so I've always wanted to say this, Ginger. Here's your sign.
Just for giggles. Can we see what some of those signs have to say?
We sure can. Can you see them as I hover over them?
Yes.
I buried my husband here too.
Oh no.
I think it's on both sides, but by the way, I give it a week tops.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I wet my plants.
I, will,
I will
I
survive.
will survive the song.
Staying alive.
Probably weeds.
Yeah. Okay, that's great. That's great. All
Be
right.
so corny. Oh
Oh,
my goodness.
oh my gracious. Oh, I don't
I
know.
wet my plants.
Mojito.
Mojito in training.
Yeah, that mojito.
That's probably yours right there, Miss Ann. I have no idea what's in that hole.
No idea. Not whatsoever. No idea. Yeah, I understand
So,
hardneck. I'll keep mine too.
all
Okay.
right, so we'll make sure Ginger gets that. So now we got to go back and set this up for your next item.
Yes. And we're going to do the hashtag is share because this is a program called Share a Ride. Dream. No, let's do hashtag dream, please. I'm sorry. Hashtag, because this is from the Dream Ride collection. And this is from Beast Philanthropy. It's Mr. Beast Extra Channel. And so this is a charity that Anne Francisco feels so passionate about. And sometimes she'll volunteer with Beast Philanthropy. And they have programs that go all over the world that do amazing, wonderful things, building wells, building schools, housing people, financing schools, doing all these fabulous things. But the program that they have is Dream Ride. And they get to take special needs kids on a dream ride from cars that are souped up, fancy smancy race cars and sports cars and all those types of things. So any child that has a special needs gets to ride in the car and go for a joyride. What she's doing is giving a t-shirt away. Is there any way we have a link to that? The t-shirt.
Yes.
So type in hashtag dream real quick. We're going to put it up here. They have the Dream Ride collection, and it's from Beast Philanthropy. And philanthropy is a big word, but it is shop Beast Philanthropy. See, Mr. Beast shirts, but it's Shop Beast Philanthropy, and it's the Dream Ride collection. So when you win, if you go on that site and it says choose kindness, there you go. You have adults and kids, choose kindness. And it is the Dream Ride thing. She's so excited to be able to offer us a t-shirt, any kind of anything in the Dream Ride collection. You can go in anything that you want in there. She has offered to be able to purchase for you, have it sent directly from Beast Philanthropy for the Dream Ride collection. And that way she gets to donate to one of her favorite charities. So if you would please put in, and do you have just the video? I don't mean to play it, but there's a picture of a video of Mr. Beast riding with a kid in a souped up car. And how many of us as adults get to ride in one of those souped up cars? And if you can imagine someone that is potentially special needs, can you post a link up to the site? Probably. Let me let Jesse, I've got him doing 12 different things at the same time. And he'll post a link in the chat in just a second. In the meantime, everybody put in Dream so that you can win some of Mr. Beast Philanthropy Dream Ride Collection shirt. And or any of the merchandise. Anne Francisco, my beautiful, wonderful friend, has donated this. This is one of her favorite charities that she just thinks super cool to give people to support our children with special needs or young adults, anyone really with special needs. You just posted. Okay. And because you're not a moderator on here, it might not come up. But Anne, could you put the name of it in here, just the name? And then people, and you're not a mod, you can't post it yet. It's called Dream Ride Collection. Well, I can put this picture up here. Just make me big, Jesse. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, Anne is trying to help. Just make me. Oh, see, look at there. That's what it looks like. And it is, I'm going to cover up her email.
Yes. Yeah, G Mama Girl's got the link, but there's pictures of them going on the rides.
G Mama, you're
in a dream car.
Dream ride. That's right.
It's we're getting the circle here. Probably because I got 50 pages.
It could be. It could be. So, gosh, we're taking a long time. I'm sorry. All right. We've got the link posted up here on the top. So let's put the dream up. And we're getting ready because it's late. I've been on here an hour and 20 minutes. That's crazy. I'm the 30-minute girl. My son watches the Mr. Beast channel. Yes, so does like 5 gazillion other people. He's a big time. All right. Hashtag dream. How many do we have in there? We got 50 people in the chat.
46.
Oh,
46.
Let's go. We'll go 3, 2, 1. Boop. Let's see who wins this shirt. Now, you can email me if you want a style or Dot Roper.
2 Georgians back to back.
Isn't that something? Dot, congratulations, honey. And someone in your family may like it. They have kids' shirts and grown-up shirts. So, if you email me, andellhomestead@gmail.com, I will email you the link specifically. And then you can go in, pick out a shirt and a size, a style and a size. I will get in touch with Anne Francisco. She will order it, and it will be sent directly to your home. So, Brampton, you're a little salty today, honey. When is she not? Right? She just
That's every day.
She keeps me laughing. I can tell you, she keeps me laughing. All right, Jesse, thank you so much. We're going to close out here because we've given away our goodies. And Dot Roper, don't forget to email me right away. And all winners, please email your name, your channel name, and your mailing address to andellhomestead@gmail.com.
On that note,
We'll see
bye,
you,
everyone.
Jesse. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What a fun time. I'm telling you, it was a fun time today. I talked too much, though. I'm sorry. You're printing patterns. Okay, good. So I love you all. Remember that we do have choices in life. We really do. We have choices. And what we need to do is realize that our choices matter. They can have infinite possibilities. Our choices do. And we can also remember that we need to be aware. We can be aware that we need to watch our thoughts because they become words. Watch our words because they become actions. Watch our actions, they become habit. Watch your habits because they become your character. Watch your character because that becomes your destiny. And we can have a choice in every single one of those, our thoughts, our words, our actions, and it can help improve our character. All right, Bobby and Sherry Lifestyle. What's up, soul brothers and sisters? You all choose. For today, I choose to understand that my choices matter. And as long as I keep the Lord in my thoughts and in my prayers and my eyes on Him, you can best believe my choices are going to be better than it would be all by myself because I don't know a thing. I can tell you. All right, everyone. I love you. And remember, the Lord says, I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord. They're plans for good and not to harm you. They're plans for hope and a future. We'll talk to you soon. Love you, everyone. We'll see you later. Bye bye now.